Hey guys, it's Paul from Ashen Phoenix. It is el segundo de octubre. See, I'm placating some of the people in Venezuela because I found out that a lot of people we have in Venezuela that are actually reading our stuff. Es el día de los libros nuevos, and we're gonna get started right now. It's New Comic Book Day, October 2nd. Just in case anybody was like, "Oh my God, where's the closed caption?" No, we're fine. We're fine. You're good.
Hey guys, it's Tim from Capes and Scowls and Comic Book Store, and I am going to tell you about some trades right now. And I'm starting with one of my favorites. It's Giant Days, Volume 11. The series is nearly complete at this point. It's the greatest thing ever. Please read it. We got Bury the Lead from Boom. We've got Avatar. This is Imbalance Part 3 for all you Avatar cabbage cart loving people. We got Knights of the Golden Sun. I believe this actually came out last week. Ours was missing. Happens. We got Stumptown. This is Volume 1. This is now a show on ABC. This has been out for a couple years now. It's Rucka. You love Rucka. Just go buy it. I think that's enough, right? Rucka. Everybody loves Rucka. Everybody loves Rucka. Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History. It's probably... Everybody destroys the Marvel history. It's just like the end thing to do. A very
as opposed to the writers. They tend to all the time. Not funny. No.
A very DC Halloween. Because Halloween is this month, if you didn't figure that out already. The Art of Comic Book Inking. This is a Dark Horse book with Ghost on the cover. That's nice. This is actually a super cool book. It's got some thicker pages in the back for you to practice inking on. I thumbed through it. It looks pretty awesome. I got more Avatar. Team Avatar Tales. I don't know the difference between the two. I mean, I kind of do, but... Immortal Hulk hardcover, Volume 1. Doomsday Clock hardcover, Volume 1. When do you think the second one will come out? There's one more issue to go.
A year and a half from now.
Sounds right. That's a pretty optimistic guess. We've got The Walking Dead Compendium 4. This is the final volume. You can kill a person with it, and they will turn undead. So there you go. Nice. Then you hit them again. It's double damage. The Wicked and the Divine, Volume 9. We are nearly at the end of this series, or is this the end? Don't know. But then there's Major X. You know how I feel about this. Please don't make me elaborate. And then Superman, Volume 1, The Unity Saga, Phantom Earth. Some Bendis Superman. I know, it gets a little confusing with a brand new number 1 already. But whatever, just read the story because it's Bendis and you like it.
Alright guys, first up we have a pair of books. We have a pair of DC books. So we have Batman, issue number 80. Batman has finally started to take on Bane and everybody in Gotham. He is ready to start this war, and it's getting ugly real fast. But the big problem with that is, if you've been reading this issue, you know what happens if Batman sets foot in Gotham City, and that plan has been enacted, and we're going to see what happens. Because, the first time this happened, things were really bad, so I'm very curious to see what happens the next time. And then we have DCeased, issue number 5. Things just go from bad to worse. Last issue, basically, a giant atom bomb went off and blew up Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Metropolis, leaving far fewer survivors than expected. And their one chance is to basically take Paradise Island, Themyscira, and Gotham City, which is now firmly in the grasp of Poison Ivy, and basically make 2 different sanctuaries to stop everybody from dying and then turning into rage zombies. That doesn't go well, and bad things happen, and more people die. It's a great series. I can't wait for it to end.
Alright, first up I have Contagion, issue 1. This is a Marvel book written by Ed Brisson, and this is about an outbreak that starts in Kunlun, and ends up going to New York, and the Thing is the first hero to interact with it. Basically, the mole people down in the subway are acting like some chuds, and they're attacking people, and it ain't good. Also, he doesn't know what kitty litter to buy, which is fun. Basically, Brisson does a good job of melding superhero antics with horror movie antics, and things get real pretty quick. And this is going to be a fun horror street level kind of story where a lot of the street level heroes are going to be battling possessed, demonic, weird critters. There's a nice little written excerpt. So much editing for you. Future Paul, so much editing on this one. Why, Paul? You ruined everything, Paul. Why? Why, Paul? Future Paul. Deep one. Oh, that was so close.
that was way closer than it needed to be.
At the end of the book, Brisson has a nice little passage he writes talking about his love of horror movies, and it really spoke to me because I remember doing those whole 5 days, $5, 5 movie kind of deals at the old video store. It took me back to a nice place. But this is an outbreak kind of story with superheroes, and I think it was done pretty good. I'm pretty sure Moon Knight will show up, so you have to read it. It's required. Next
up, we have Die, issue number 8. Like I said, I rave about this book every single month when it comes out. This is a slower book because Ash and her crew are starting to kind of consolidate power, because the only way they're going to get their two compatriots back is to basically start a war that they know that they can win. And this is them consolidating the power. Monkey wrenches get thrown. This has been an amazing book. The art and the writing has been fantastic. You should be reading it.
Alright, next up we have Black Terror, number 1 from Dynamite. I've been checking out all these revamped Dynamite books. We talked about The Death-Defying Devil, which Gail Simone is writing. This is Max Bemis. And I love Max Bemis because he wrote Moon Knight, and that was good. And that's all it takes for me. That's, you know, there was other things I could have read, but they had no shot because, Max, you did a good job on Moon Knight, so thanks for that. This book, also pretty awesome. The Black Terror, if you don't know, is kind of immortal. He's been alive for a very long time, and he doesn't really want to be anymore. He's tired of people growing old and dying on him, and predominantly he saw a lot of bad stuff in the war, World War II, and he just keeps getting, he's trying to live a normal life now. He's a pharmacist, and he's taking all kinds of pills that he shouldn't be. Well, legally he shouldn't be, but he's taking a bunch of pills to try to calm himself, but no one can prescribe him anything that'll work because it's not just PTSD, it's a lot of PTSD. It is ultimate super PTSD, because he's seen way more horrible things than anyone should see in a lifetime. And he ends up debating whether or not he should become the Black Terror again on the regular, or if he should just, you know, every once in a blue moon throw the cape on. Pretty fun story. You don't have to know a ton about him. They give you everything you need, and Bemis did great things. I like the Centipede book he wrote too, but Moon Knight. I mean Black Terror.
Next up we have Vengeance of Vampirella, issue number 1. I was reading the other Vampirella title, so I wanted to see how this one differs a little bit. This one is a little bit more in line with some of the older stuff that you would know, some of the older kind of like spacey out there kind of things. This takes place 25 years in the future where Vampirella has died. And with it, humanity has kind of gone with her, and you're dealing with the last remnants, kind of keeping her spirit, or not necessarily her spirit, but her legend alive, when things happen to basically get a do-over. Not necessarily do-over like time do-over, but definitely a do-over. This was really interesting. The writing style is the same because it's the same crew that has been doing the books for the last couple months. And as a result, it does feel very true to what I've been reading. Not my pick of the week, but really, really close.
Paul, you know what my pick of the week is? Of course you don't. It's Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider number 1. This is Brisson again. Double Brisson this week. How do you like that? You better not. Yeah, you better love it. He loves it, Ed. He loves it. Tell Ed Brisson how much you love him.
I love it.
Okay, good. So I told him you loved him a lot when he was here.
Okay.
You're not making this funnier.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
You're right. I'm the funny one. All right. So this is focusing on Johnny Blaze is the king of hell, and Danny Ketch is basically a drunk, and it is a bunch of demons escape from a portal in hell, and they go up to Earth, and they interact with Danny Ketch, and they're trying to attack a bunch of people. And Johnny goes up, and he's trying to claim these souls that are rightfully his, take them back to hell. He wants to team up. Danny's not about it. And there's a lot of undertones here. There's a lot of things you're not quite sure about yet. Is Johnny corrupted by being the king of hell? Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Danny seems to think that he's not. I bet he really is. There's hell involved. There's a couple surprise returns if you know your classic Ghost Rider. I really enjoyed it. And pretty strong book. The art was really good. The art by Aaron Kuda? I can't find it, but that's your name now. And the art was fantastic. Some of the demons looked pretty wicked. But enjoy it. This is a very good setup book to what's going to be a pretty decent ongoing, I think. So, yeah, if you like hell and horrible, awful things, this book is for you.
And my pick of the week is House of X, issue number 6. At least this book is over. We have found the nation-state of Krakoa, and we started to find out what is happening with the lulls and everything that's going to be going on and how this is going to be moving forward. It's kind of interesting because even though this is the end of House of X, it doesn't really show a crazy path forward or anything like that, because unlike most other setup books, this book really doesn't have like a where to go. This is like a very good ending. Like if this was the end of all X-Men books, I could understand it, but it's not. So I'm very curious to see how the rest of the books start, what their central conflicts are, because everything that kind of happens, and there's still one issue left, technically, Powers of X, but everything else seems to be kind of like tied together in a nice little bow, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. Man, this has been a great read, and I've loved every minute of it. You should definitely pick it up. If you haven't read it already, your LCS might have some, but otherwise, there should be a large trade coming out that actually has all the House of X and Powers of X in order, so you don't have to worry about flipping back and forth. But definitely grab this one.
Alright, that's the end of the video. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Good on you, all the way to the end. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you hit the bell, you do all that stuff. You're not all properly getting notified, okay? I just want you to know, like, 10% of you are doing it, and the rest of you aren't, so could you please? So much editing for you, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wasn't my intention. If you head over to Capes and Scowls right now, it went up today or yesterday for you guys, a new mini-sode with Paul. Paul and I together doing a mini-sode. If you like our banter back and forth where I'm really mean and he's super nice, you got like 40 minutes of that. It's really great, really funny stuff. We were really tired when we did it.
Really were tired.
We were on the road. It's a road diary kind of thing. You'll like it.
Yeah,
and
it was we had just gotten finished Infinity War. Not Infinity War, Endgame.
Endgame. We were punchy.
Awesome con.
We were punchy.
Yeah, we were definitely punchy.
We were definitely punchy. So that is up now. You can also purchase a Tapes and Scowls t-shirt over at Teespring if you like. All the money from that goes to buying really shitty DVDs, which is fun. And the Teeth Crawl t-shirt, which I drew. And then we will be at New York. We're going to be at New York, Paul and I. Paul's going to be there a bunch of days. I'll be there Saturday. If you see me, be like, hey, you're that guy. And I'll be like, yes, so. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, we could do that.
Like, really? Come on.
What?
You put a little bit more effort to it. It's like, yeah, I'm that guy.
Yeah, I'm that guy. What do you want? Like that?
No.
What do you want from me?
More than that. I want, like, happy. Like, for one day.
One day?
Be me.
No.
Be
God, no.
One day.
Absolutely not.
Just, somebody comes up and it's like, Tim, you're that guy from the thing. And you're going to be like, yeah, I am. How are you?
That's not going to happen. The only way I will agree to do that is you got to be as miserable as me one day.
I mean, I could probably do that.
Yeah, you think so?
I don't think I can.
You can't do it.
I don't think I can. I don't think I got it in me.
You don't.
I don't think I do.
It's sad.
It's not sad. That's the problem. I can't get to sad. I can't get to that level.
You can't fake it for me.
I can't.
It's unfortunate.
It's just like you're not going to fake it for me.
No, I would. Because that fits my sad motif.
What does?
Faking it for the sake of making you shut the fuck up. You know? Are you going to let me end this video? It's like so long, and you have to edit so much because I screwed up a bunch. Well, it wasn't all me, but it was a lot of it.
It's like 80% you.
I don't normally screw up at all. This is
you
fine.
Really don't.
Thanks, buddy.
Your stuff is usually pretty.
I'm concise.
Pretty easy.
I know. I've been doing this a while. What?
I mean, we can end though. Like,
oh, you want me to end it?
Yeah.
You don't want to speak on your chair some more?
I mean, no. You make it sound like I was doing it on purpose. I wasn't doing it on purpose.
It was very distracting.
I obviously, because you stopped and yelled at me and then refused to stop until I stopped breathing.
Yeah, that was funny. When's our T-shirt coming out?
As soon as we get the design back.
When is that going to be?
Hopefully soon.
So hopefully,
I can actually hit back our designer. I'll hit back our designer tonight. Actually.
So you got to stay on Paul. He's all happy, rainbows and butterflies and shit. If you don't stay on him, things will never get done. You won't get your awesome super secret T-shirt that actually has to do with these videos.
Well, the person who's doing it just filed for divorce, so kind of got a little going on at the moment.
Does he watch this video?
No, she does not.
She does not? Alright, then I won't go dark on the video.
I mean, you can. She's fine. Like, he doesn't watch it. So, but we don't give two fucks.
We don't know that. He could watch it and not even realize there's any...
I highly doubt he does.
Paul.
He doesn't like me.
Well, a lot of people don't like you. Hey, down in the comments section, if you want to tell Paul you don't like him, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. I'm going to comment.
Why would they do that, though?
Why not? They're like,
well,
yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah, the trolliness. I'm banking on the trolliness.
No, don't egg on the trolliness.
Let's tell a guy we don't like him on his thing. That would be pretty great, internet. No, they're going to say they hate me, which is totally fine because I don't care. I'm going to end this video whenever you let me, buddy.
I haven't stopped you.
You might have to edit this out. It's just gone so long.
It's just going to go.
All right, well...